This is the fabled puffer whale, worth a fortune. To eat it, you must completely remove the poison sac from its body. However, if your hand slips even once and the sac ruptures, the entire fish is ruined in an instant. What's more, the poison sac's location is different for each fish, making its removal more difficult than defusing a time bomb. Furthermore, this fish is incredibly timid. If you startle it even slightly during capture, it will die on the spot. For this reason, the puffer whale is the ultimate delicacy that all gourmands dream of. On this day, Toriko and Coco, two of the 4 heavenly kings, joined forces. After 2.5 hours, they finally captured 10 of them. A single puffer whale is valued at about 100 million. If the poison sac is successfully removed, its value increases tenfold. But if you fail, it becomes completely worthless. Coco picks up a knife and carefully cuts the puffer whale open. Instantly, the puffer whale died. So, he decided to let the professional chef, Komatsu, give it a try. Coco then reveals that the other puffer whales have returned to the sea after laying their eggs. This means they now only have 9 chances left. Hearing these words, Komatsu tenses up. He takes his own set of knives from his backpack. After taking a deep breath and under Coco's guidance, he begins to make the incision. The blade glides across the fish's body, flowing and precise. Komatsu doesn't allow for a single millimeter of error, sweating profusely as if he were disarming a bomb. But an accident still happened. As he cut near the gills, his hand trembled, and the puffer whale was instantly poisoned. In the blink of an eye, only the last one remained. Komatsu steadies his breath, and with one stroke, slices open the puffer whale's body. The poison sac finally appeared before everyone. Then, Komatsu carefully removes the poisonous tendons, and finally pulls it out in one clean motion. A complete and successful removal of the poison sac. The puffer whale instantly turned a brilliant golden color. After some preparation, Komatsu served the puffer whale as sashimi. Toriko picks up a piece with his chopsticks, and puts it in his mouth. The flavor is like a perfect fusion of the highest grade Wagyu beef and tuna. Suddenly, Toriko's body begins to convulse, and his muscles bulge in an instant. All of his fatigue was completely wiped away. As everyone is celebrating, a mysterious black bird-like humanoid emerges from the water. He exudes an aura of death from his entire body. The two instinctively enter a fighting stance. However, the birdman completely ignores them. He grabs the captured puffer whales, and simply walks away. It was at this moment that Toriko and the others realized, this creature might not be from Earth. This bowl of strawberry rice is said to be worth a staggering 800 million. Every single grain is actually a tiny strawberry. The sweet and sour flavor, along with its chewy texture, was like eating magical popping candy. To celebrate Toriko's triumphant return, Komatsu presented his signature dish, banana pork belly. After being carefully pan-fried over low heat, it was garnished with chocolate caviar, and finally drizzled with the legendary century soup. Its aroma was so intense, it felt like his soul was about to leave his body. After the satisfying meal, Toriko invited Komatsu to journey to the legendary gourmet world. Komatsu was moved to tears, and immediately wanted to whip up more dishes for Toriko. But in the next moment, an accident occurred. His treasured kitchen knife snapped in two. The cause was his attempt to cut a black herb fruit, which is harder than steel. Staring at his broken knife, tears streamed down Komatsu's face. To him, this knife was more than just a tool. It was his trusted partner. Seeing this, Toriko's brows furrowed. To cheer Komatsu up, he decided to visit the legendary bladesmith, Melk. It's said that a knife forged by Melk can slice through steel with ease. However, the bladesmith's whereabouts are a mystery, making him incredibly difficult to find. And so, the two set off on their journey. Blocking their path was a treacherous staircase with over 10,000 steps. Each step was more than 2 meters high. Komatsu was already out of breath after just a few steps, while Toriko ascended effortlessly as if walking on flat ground. They climbed from dawn until deep into the night. When they finally reached the halfway point, the sight of countless skeletons nearly made Komatsu faint. Just then, a hairy beast lunged at them from behind. Fortunately, Toriko's quick reflexes saved Komatsu just in time. But before they could catch their breath, a pack of rock wolves appeared before them. Toriko scooped up Komatsu and leaped over the heads of the wolf pack. The two pushed themselves to the limit, climbing towards the summit, which was finally in sight. However, the pursuing beasts suddenly stopped in their tracks, as if terrified by something at the top. They mustered their courage and reached the peak, only to find a lone, dilapidated stone hut. The moment Komatsu reached out to knock, a sharp blade of energy shot out from inside. Its power was so immense that even Toriko was stunned. He quickly tried to pull Komatsu back, and at that moment, the first monster emerged from the darkness. In the nick of time, a projectile flew out from the hut. In the blink of an eye, it stripped the monster of all its scales. As the blade's aura faded, a man holding a knife slowly walked out. He was none other than the famed bladesmith, Melk. The pair followed him into the hut. The walls were lined with all sorts of masterclass knives, each gleaming with a cold, sharp light. Komatsu was so thrilled he could barely contain himself. But, as he reached out his hand for a closer look, disaster struck once more.